Guys, welcome to today's tutorial class. In this class we're getting all of the software applications we need to start up our course. The first application we're going to get is VS Code, also known as Virtual Studio Code. It's also known as a text editor. I'm not saying there are various of text editor out there such as Sublime Text and Atom, but how using VS Code seems more easier to use and efficient. I'll leave the link in the description below for you to get it. Second application we're going to get is Exam, which you're going to use to host our database software. The link also will be found in the description below. Now I already got mine here already, so I'm going to show you how the startup is going to look like first. Once you get your VS Code, if you're uploading, you're going to see all of these. You're going to see this first as a landing page. Secondly, the extensions we're going to get. I'm going to leave the list of extensions we're going to get in the description also, which are these. I already have my extensions here already, so I'm going to leave it for you in the description below as exactly as I have mine here. The one you're going to use to get to start up this course. And as for the exam, I already hosted mine here already too. Once you host it, this is what you see first when you're hosting your exam. Don't worry about all this first, but this is what you're going to see first. After doing all this installment and updates and all, we need to open a file on exam in order for us to see our code in software, in our software, or see our code clearly. Let me put it like that. In the hosts, once you host it, sit in the live server. That's why we go to open a file or folder in our exam. Okay, first thing first, you're going to come to your file explorer, click on your local disk. Why didn't say? Click on your local disk. You find a file called exam inside the local disk. Click on it. You look for the word called HTML docs. Okay, I already found mine here already. Click on it. You create your folder. Let's create a new folder. Add a new folder to it. Let me give it a new folder. I'm very bad at naming stuff. Hope I'm the little one there. Alright, give it a new folder. Then you come to your VS Code here. Open it. Open the new folder. Come to file. Go to open folder. You repeat the same process again. Go to PC, local disk, exam, htdocs, sorry about that. Then select new folder, and voila, it's opened. First thing first, let me help you guys here. None of us be up to saving ourselves, pressing Ctrl S, saving ourselves, we just need to come here and click on auto save. Click on it in order to make our code much easier, because most times I do forget to click on my auto save, to click on save and go to the live server, but this way is much efficient for us to click on it. Now we can start creating our new files. I'm going to create a file first. Let me create a file first. Pressing Ctrl N, then press Ctrl S. It goes to automatically take you down to the folder. Then name your file index.php. This index.php, I will explain it to you guys. You save like that first. This PHP is like a backup link to it, telling it, okay, we're working on PHP. You can give it JS, JavaScript, we have HTML, we also have for CSS, telling it the link behind, telling it that okay, we're working on this file. So it goes directly to that place and automatically gives the computer a set of instructions, set of code. Okay, we're working on this set of code, working on this set of languages, but as we are working on PHP, so leave it as PHP. And voila, we're in our PHP file. In the next video, we're going to talk about more about this index of PHP, but let's also create a CSS file also inside it. The same process, Ctrl N, Ctrl S, let's give that index.css. Voila, that's all you just need for this video. That's all for this video, guys. See you in the next class. Stay tuned.